Today we are going to solve one question which says that push 0 to the end. Here in the screen we can see the array 2001300. What we have to do is that we have to push all the zeros in this array to the end in such a way that relative order of the non-zero number should remain same. What does that mean? It means that when we are moving all the zero elements to the end, and the remaining left ones like the non-zero elements, like here we have left one is 213, then they should be, when they should be moved to the left side, as the non-zero elements are moved to the right side, they should not be as 231. They should be in the same order as it is. It means that they should be in the same order, that is 213. So we have to do this question. So I am going to give you some approach to this question. So the first approach is that I am going to give you is that we suppose that an array A, which we are given as 2001300, and we will form another array as answer array in which all the elements are 0. Then we will have the two pointers, one at array A and one at another at answer array. We will do a for loop on array A. Then what we will do is do a for loop on an array. Whenever we see a non-zero element in array A, we will insert it in answer array as we want non-zero element in start. It says that when we will see a non-zero element like we have seen the 2 here, we will insert it in the answer array. That's the one approach we are going to do that. Here what we will do that we have seen the non-zero element here 2, we will insert in answer array. Then we will move this pointer to the right side. Then here is a zero element. Then we will move again to the right. There we will see the non-zero element 1. We will insert it here. Then we will again move further. There we will see another non-zero element 3. We will insert it in the answer array again. So we will do this again and again. So after all the elements are 0 elements. So this is the final solution we will get, where all the 0 elements are pushed to the end without disturbing the relative order of the non-zero elements. So this is the one approach we are going to solve. This is the good optimization, but I will make you clear of another approach which is more optimized. The another approach is that we will have two pointers. One is I and another is j on the same array. We will do this on the same array which we are given. We will have two pointers. The one name is I and another is j. What we'll do is we will run a for loop I from start to end. It is saying that we will do this I pointer will be moved towards from start to end, and it will points towards only non-zero elements. I will make it clear again. We will have a for loop for I, and this pointer will only points toward the non-zero elements. Mark it as clear. It will point towards only non-zero elements, and we will have another array. Another loop j, another pointer j, which will only points towards the 0 elements. Only points towards only 0 element. So how we will do this is that let's move this I and j to the right, one by right, where we have I and j. As j is pointing towards 0, so it will only point toward here. We will move I to the right. As we will move I to the right, we will see there it points towards the non-zero element. So what we will do is here that we will swap here we will swap this one with the 0 element to have the continuation of non-zero elements, as we want that non-zero elements should come towards the left, and as the 0 elements moves towards at the end of the array. So we will swap it here. Then we will move j to j. We will do is that we will do j plus plus and I plus plus. Then here it points towards the 3, again a non-zero element. We will swap it with the j. So it will be swapped with the 0. So here it will be the final array. What we will get. So in this array, all the non-zero elements are pushed to the end and the non-zero elements are at the start. So here is the code of this array or code of this quotient. So I'm going to run a code for you. So let's start. First, what we will do is that we will make an int non-zero. What does that non-zero means? The non-zero means that a pointer which will point towards zero element. So I will making an non-zero which will point towards zero. So it equals to zero. Then we will, what we have learned is that we will run a for loop. I equals to 0, I less than array dot length, I plus plus. We have run a for loop for this. What we will do is that we have seen that for an I, we have seen that if the array of we have seen that I array points towards the non-zero element. So what we will do is that we will run a if condition if array of I not equals to 0. We will swap it with the 0 element. And for swapping, what we do is that we make a temporary variable and store the array of I in it that by done many times in the previous video. In type equals to array of I and array of I should be swapped with the array of non-zero. Array of non-zero should be 10. So this is the how we will swap it with the 0 element. That again we will increment the non-zero by 1. So here we will do this. Here is a code. What we will do is that we will now run it for an example we have taken in the notes 2001300 and start the code. So here we see that all the non-zero elements are moved to the left in the same relative order and all the zero elements are moved to the right side of the array.